Everyone, we are live. 100 people just got notified. Okay. We're back. Let me open up, mix it up. All right, Paulie, welcome into the stream. You are the first chatter. All right, chat. We're back. Okay, chat. We're gonna be reacting to some more videos today. First one is this one. 20 insane Atlanta facts even the locals don't know. And everyone knows me. I'm an Atlanta local. I have lived here my whole entire life, and let's see if this video is capping.
Did you know that Atlanta sits higher above sea level than any
Yes,
other?
I do. There's a street, I think it goes down Main Street. Or it's not Main Street, it's like Peachtree Boulevard or something like that. And it actually splits the rainfall between the two pieces because one of them's like, I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm talking about. But I remember my grandpa driving me down and talking to me about it.
Major city east of the Mississippi River, giving it a climate so mild, it defies everything you
Mild? Oh, heck no. This guy doesn't live in Atlanta.
Expect from the deep south, that beneath its streets lies a buried city that was literally swallowed whole by history, and that the single most consumed beverage on the planet was invented here
Coca-Cola
by accident.
Yeah, we all know Coca-Cola comes from Atlanta.
Pharmacy on a quiet afternoon in 1886. Atlanta is not just a city. It is a collision.
Yeah, it's a collision capital of the world because we have these freaking interstates that are too tiny for the city.
Of history, nature, ambition, and surprise, so concentrated into one place that it stops feeling like a destination and starts feeling like a force of nature. So,
forest of nature? This is so AI generated. I thought I was going to be actually watching something.
Buckle up, because today we are diving into 20 of the...
Oh. Is that, I think that's where...
most incredible facts about why Atlanta deserves to be at the very top of your travel list. Fact 20. Atlanta sits on top of a mountain.
No, it doesn't.
And almost no one realizes it. The city rests at an elevation of approximately 1,050 feet.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's on a freaking mountain.
Above sea level, making it the highest major city in the entire eastern United States.
Yeah, well, come on. It doesn't sit on top of a mountain.
That elevation is not just a geographical curiosity. It actively shapes the city's personality. While coastal cities like Miami bake and sweat through brutally humid summers, Atlanta sits high enough above the coastal plain that temperatures are measurably cooler, the air feels lighter.
Gosh, this dude yaps so much.
Why the heck from Georgia?
Okay, is it gonna actually give me just 20 facts that not everyone knows about? No, it's freaking clickbait. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, everyone... yeah, literally everyone in the comments is frying this dude because he has no idea what he's talking about. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Monster Man? Yeah, this place has no fun facts. There is no fun fact about Atlanta here.
Entire population of the United States. The city is essentially the pivot point of American air travel, the place everything...
Oh yeah, okay, everyone knows that Atlanta is the center of travel. I mean, It has the biggest airport.
Passes through on its way to everywhere else. If you have ever flown across the American South and wondered why you had a layover in Atlanta, now you know. There is no avoiding it. The whole continent bends toward Georgia.
Oh, geez, man. Oh, man. This guy's so dry, dude. I'm gonna see what else we can look at about Atlanta. Because I know there is a lot of problems here.
On paper, it looks impressive. The skyline is massive. The airport is the busiest in the world, and it's a
The OG fan of Cat Shark. Ad? Dude, everyone on Twitch, I set the ads to the minimum amount. Let me show you. Because I don't make enough on Twitch. Like, I don't make enough ad revenue on Twitch to even, like, justify me putting ads. Because I feel like you just being here is more important than getting, like, 50 cents or whatever. Because that's how much I made in a month off of ads. So ads aren't serious to me. Let me show you. Okay, so here it is. $1.20 revenue. And 52 cents of ads. Oh, on Thursday? Wow. And I have, let's see. Ads. Ads manager. Look. Low. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? I put it low. There's nothing else. There's nothing else I can do, guys. .5-minute ad break every 60 minutes. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad, to be completely honest. And then pre-roll ads when I run ads, and yeah, no pre-roll ads. No, I just want to show everyone who's watching at home too, because like, you know, I don't like the fact that it just throws ads at you. And I want you to know that I'm not making a whole lot out of it. See, look. Not a whole lot. I got $1.20 a month. I got 24 cents the other month. So it's not even enough to buy me something at Taco Bell. There you go.
economy ranks among the top in the nation. But look a little closer and you'll find that the city's layout makes everyday life harder than it needs.
Yeah, right here, bro. Right here is where you get the most accidents
to be for many people. It practically functions like a giant collection of suburbs connected by highways, rather than an actual city. With a population density of just 3,800 people per square mile, and only around 630 for the metro area, Atlanta is one of the least densely populated major cities.
Yeah, because no one lives in the center. This is all business, because there's like no grocery stores, there's nothing over here. Everyone commutes to the city, which in turn, I mean, the highways are pretty wide. I mean, if you have people living in the city next to their job, it'd be wide enough for just regular commuting. But the fact that everyone has to commute to Atlanta makes it so that it's just packed. That's why I'm having to leave at like 4 in the morning tomorrow to go to North Carolina, because I don't want to sit in traffic.
In the US. For comparison, Paris, a city with nearly 4 times the population, fits into...
Yeah, but you see, people live in Paris.
Less than a third of Atlanta's total land area. With this in mind, you would probably assume that traffic wouldn't be a problem, but this is far from reality. In fact, traffic is among the absolute worst in the nation. On top of this, public transit...
Oh, MARTA is the biggest failure of all time, bro. Let me tell you, the buses, they're like, all right, but really no one uses the buses. Everyone has cars because... You know, if you have a car, why not just use it?
Barely
hop back on the Discord? Okay, I will after this video.
Scratches the surface. Housing is becoming increasingly unaffordable, and neighborhoods are spread so far apart that walking is almost impossible. So, how did Atlanta end up like this? And why does its layout feel like the exact opposite of how a city should work? To understand why Atlanta looks and functions the way it does, we have to go back to its origins.
Yeah, I mean, the origins, we're like the newest city too. So I don't, I can't imagine why we didn't make it better. Like New York already had a functioning system where people lived in the city and all that. While as here, we are the newest city, yet we still fail.
Unlike cities that grew around ports or planned urban centers, Atlanta started as a railroad hub, literally named Terminus, when it was founded in the 1830s because it was the southern end of the line for the Western and Atlantic Railroad. From the very beginning, the city's layout therefore revolved around connections rather than concentration. After the Civil War, Atlanta started to become the commercial center of the Southeast, and its population increased from about 9,000 people in 1860 to over 90,000 by the 1900s.
Let me tell you that rail line is still really popular or still really active because it goes by my house all the time, bro, and it like shakes the house.
But not with much order. Unlike the organic density of older cities like Boston or the planned grid systems of Chicago or New York, Atlanta expanded outward without a clear structure, a pattern that would only accelerate in the 20th century. By the 1950s, as the US embraced car culture and suburban living, Atlanta
her name's Delaney.
went all in. Highways carved through neighborhoods and projects like the Downtown Connector and I-285, the massive ring road encircling the city, made
I-285 makes me so mad. Oh my gosh.
Driving the default mode of transportation, while public transit was left as an afterthought. The result was a metro area that kept expanding and expanding without ever densifying, well, except for downtown, of course. New developments kept pushing further into the suburbs, connected by more highways and interchanges. This can largely be seen in the population growth numbers. Ever since the 1960s, the city population has stayed pretty much the same, while
look, no one lives in the city. Absolutely no one.
The metro area has and still continues to increase rapidly. But what most people don't realize is the extent of the sprawl and its consequences. The Atlanta metro area stretches over 8,300 square miles, making it one of the largest urban footprints in the world relative to its population. To put that into perspective, that's almost as large as the entire state of Massachusetts. Just by looking at it from above, you can clearly tell that almost all of the land is taken up by cul-de-sacs lined with single-family houses, seemingly just scattered across the massive area without much planning. In many areas, the houses are even more spread out than in cities known for their sprawls like Dallas.
Dude, I've never seen it. Whoa.
Or Houston. The cities.
Yeah, I've never seen a suburb that big though, where I'm from.
Zoning laws have also made this worse. For decades, most of Atlanta's land has been restricted to single-family housing, preventing the development of denser, mixed-use neighborhoods. Even if someone wanted to live close to work or transit, zoning and limited housing supply make it difficult for most.
What's up, IDK16?
This kind of layout also strains infrastructure. Roads, water, power, and public services.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember when I was little, we used to have power outages all the time. They used to be like every month or so, the power would go off. I'd be like, Mama, what happened? And she'd be like, the transformer blew up. And I'd be like, the transformer? I thought it was like Bumblebee and Megatron outside. I didn't understand what a transformer was at the time.
Have to stretch further and further outward to serve relatively few people, making everything more expensive to maintain. And for people looking to buy a home, this low-density pattern might make housing prices seem more affordable on the surface, which they have been for a long time. However, it also drives up the hidden costs of living. Longer commutes, higher fuel expenses, and the need for every household to own multiple cars.
That's why almost everyone here now has a Tesla. I mean, you go outside, there's like I mean, there's about as much Teslas as road cars now. I'm not even exaggerating either. Um, to be honest, I don't even blame them. And everyone's like, "Oh, you're not driving a real car." I don't even know why I just gave him a French accent, but with the gas prices, I don't even blame him. I mean, it's kind of smart because you can charge it at your own house, and it'll cost you maybe $1 or two, maybe $5 to fill up your car, and it's good for the commute. I mean, if you look at the electric car growth over the years, electric cars have gotten a lot more I've gotten a lot more useful. Yeah, they've gotten a whole lot more useful.
And that brings us to arguably the city's biggest problem: traffic. According to a study from this year, the average daily commute time is 31.3 minutes, while the average weekday congestion sits at around 5 hours.
Dude, yes. Yes, it does. This is horrible. 5 hours of congestion. And I'm being so serious, bro. Like, yikes.
And it all adds up. Over the course of a year, the average driver loses about 65 hours to traffic delays. This makes...
Yeah, so let me tell you, I had to go all the way like over to the other city, like after school, because that's where my project car was. And it was about 3:30 when I left school, and you'd have to fight with almost everyone else on the road or everyone in the parking lot to get out first so you weren't behind all the congestion. Because I'm serious, once it turns to about 4 or 3:45, it's like the whole entire roads are just swamped with people, and it makes it impossible. Like my grandpa, who lives up in South Carolina, out in the country, he's like, "Oh my gosh, how do you live with the traffic around here?" And I guess you just kind of get used to it, but at the same time, you learn how to kind of avoid it. And I'm saying you have like a small window of time to get out on the road. And some places, the traffic never clears up until it's dark outside. And yeah, it's a big problem. Big problem.
Makes Atlanta the 5th worst city for traffic in the nation, with it even moving up 3 spots from last year, and among the top 20 worst in the world. Atlanta's traffic isn't just caused by commuters heading in from the suburbs, though. The city also happens to be one of the country's biggest crossroads for both interstate and international commerce. According to a study by the American Transportation Research Institute, the city is home to 5 interchanges in the top 20 worst choke points for freight trucks in the country, with Spaghetti Junction being the absolute worst.
Spaghetti Junction for freight trucks might be bad, but I feel like Spaghetti Junction isn't that good. I mean, it isn't that bad for a local. I mean, it's going on this ramp right here and around. Sometimes you get a little bit of traffic over here, but it's really not that bad.
Every day, thousands of semis pass through Atlanta on their way to...
In the middle, though, it's a big difference. You get a lot of traffic there.
...somewhere else, using the city's highways as a through route for cross-country deliveries. On top of that, you have the constant stream of commercial traffic tied to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, which I mentioned earlier is literally the busiest in the world, consistently serving over 100 million passengers annually. This only adds further pressure on the already strained roads, and it's all a product of the way the city has chosen to develop. When everything is so far apart and everyone drives, there's obviously going to be traffic at almost all times. And it's not easy to fix either. At this point, most people know that expanding highways almost always just offers temporary relief.
Yeah.
And large-scale transit solutions are much harder to implement after decades.
What's up, WRX? We're talking about Atlanta's biggest traffic problems, and it's opposite how a city should work.
Of designing everything around a car. This leads directly into another problem, which is
MARTA.
is the lack of public transit. When MARTA, the Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority, was finally established in the 1970s,
it just dropped dead, bro. Nothing happened with it.
Supposed to be the backbone of a modern regional transit system. But that plan never fully materialized. Many of the surrounding suburban counties like Cobb,
Yeah, they denied MARTA access because they were afraid what MARTA would bring up into the county, is what I've heard. I think, I'm 98% sure. They were just like, we don't want, okay, this is in their words, hoodlums up here.
Gwinnett, and Clayton voted against joining the system over fears of higher taxes and,
Okay, maybe I was misinformed.
in some cases, racial and economic
Okay, see, I told you, I'm not wrong.
prejudice. As a result, MARTA ended up serving only Fulton and DeKalb counties. Even though Clayton,
DeKalb? Are we serious? Ooh, he obviously didn't do his research on the pronunciation of DeKalb County.
recently joined, leaving most of the metro area completely dependent on cars. And as you can see in this map, MARTA
Yeah, it's freaking stupid. It doesn't go anywhere.
operates just 4 rail lines, mostly radiating out from downtown. While these lines are generally seen as clean, reliable, and well
Clean? Oh, no.
used by those who can access them, their reach is quite limited. The system doesn't
Anyway, anything but clean.
extend to major job centers like Alpharetta or Marietta and other large areas of the region. While
Yeah, MARTA should go to Marietta for sure. Because that's like the second hub of business.
it does connect to the airport, which is a big plus, it doesn't reach the industrial and logistics zones that surround it, which are some of the largest employment hubs in the region. For a metro with over 6 million people, that's astonishingly limited coverage. All of the
Dude, the reason why Florida traffic is buns, though, is because you got a whole bunch of people coming down to Florida. Georgia traffic is, or Atlanta traffic is bad all the time because you have people flying in internationally because it's the biggest airport, like, I don't think in the world, but it might be in the world. But it's a pretty big old airport, and everyone is there. There's people, going out, meetings, just traffic all the time.
This adds up to a city that, for all its size and economic power, struggles to function efficiently. It's a city built to move cars, not people. And until that changes, Atlanta will continue to feel like a place where everything is just a little too far apart, no matter how fast you drive.
Yeah, I think that was a good video. Good job, Architales, on the video. I think he got almost every single point. But I think what would really improve Georgia's traffic problem, or Atlanta's traffic problem, is really MARTA. Because you got no one living in the city, everyone trying to go there at once. And if they expanded to Marietta, if they expanded to all these different places, Alpharetta, I don't know anything else that borders it that they don't have it in. But if they have MARTA there, then they can get to Atlanta without having to commute, which would lower the transportation or the cars on the road. Texas traffic is so buns. Dude, no way in Texas, where you have it's the biggest state. How do you have traffic? I feel like you have like infinite room to expand over there. Listen, there's going to be bad traffic everywhere, but you haven't sat in Atlanta traffic. You haven't, was it a standstill? These are like standstills everywhere. I mean, outside of my school, it's a standstill. Outside of anywhere you go around Atlanta, it will be a standstill. I'm telling you. Like 3 to about 8. 3 to about 8. It's going to be a standstill. And yeah, it's horrible. And don't get me started about the morning traffic either, because everyone's rushing and we have like crazy drivers. Why does Atlanta have crazy drivers?
The current time. All right, Memorial Day weekend, it's upon us, and for so many of us, it's going to bring a
Yeah, well, I get it. I get it. You live in Florida. I could infer that from you saying Florida traffic is so buns in the summer, because that informs me that you're there for the summer and for other months so that you can compare it to one another. Okay, I'm sorry for the loud keyboard. I don't know why it's so loud.
Break from Atlanta traffic. Our why guy keeps getting a question, though, about Atlanta drivers. It's a little hard to answer. Some swear drivers here are the worst, and they want to know why. So here's our why guy.
Because
Derek
everyone's
Carnes.
texting and driving. Look at this. This is what I have to deal with every single day that I'm on the road.
You never know what you and your dashboard camera might encounter around.
Yeah, the people cutting over 2 lanes. Oh, don't get me started on that.
the streets of Atlanta. Stay in your lane. Drivers
Oh,
turning
dude, do you see that all the time? That's
the
normal.
wrong lane, blocking intersections, cutting
Oh, dude, the other day, let me tell you, I was on the way to see my project car. I have my friend Salo in the car. We're going down. We're going down the road about 50 miles an hour in a 45. 5 miles over isn't too bad. And there is this Kia Soul that pulls out right in front of me, and it's about maybe a football field, 100 yards in front of me. And let me tell you what this stupid guy does. It's like this old gremlin-looking man, and he starts driving down the road in my lane. On the other, in opposing traffic. He's driving to me. And by the time I notice, or by the time I'm like, okay, this dude's not going to stop, I start putting on my brakes, and we end up face to face. Our cars almost kissing each other, bro. And I'm like, I look at him. I'm literally out the window. I'm like, what the heck, man? What you doing in my lane? And this dude just, he wasn't even texting or anything. He was just stupid. Going down my lane in traffic. What the heck? Nah, he wasn't even old, man. He was just, he might have been old. He's an older guy, but he wasn't like old to where like, oh, you need to be put in a home. Like, he's not that old. But yeah, and then the Kia, it was a brown Kia Soul too, so it was infuriating. He just gets over into the other lane. I'm like, okay. I look over to my friend, like, and because he just got his license, I was like, you got to be prepared for stuff like that.
in line. What are you doing up here? You changing lanes? Are you exiting? There are many people who believe Atlanta drivers are the worst.
Oh, someone said in chat, dude, driving in Florida is crazy. So like I said, in one summer, idiots drive hella slow, cutting up, tailgating the highway that you could use. Hold up, that's giving me a stroke trying to read it. You know who Mr. Hands is? Your band. There's 2 wrecks every day. Dude, there's more than 2 wrecks around me. It's like driving in Mad Max, bro. Everyone is getting into wrecks. I'm surprised I haven't been in a wreck yet. The other night, I was going to the movies with my friends, go see the Backrooms movie. W movie, by the way. We get in the parking lot, and it's like slightly drizzling and stuff, and these 2 cars, they just don't stop. They just, boom. What? Stuff like that just happens around here. You got to be ready for idiots.
Why? On Twitter,
Yeah. Oh, man. I've seen people driving with, like, smoke coming out of their car, not knowing that their car was on fire, even though it is painfully obvious because they are on their phone. It's ridiculous.
Amy says it's a lack of focus. People here don't take driving seriously. We use Twitter to ask why drivers here sometimes behave poorly.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. That was just a little bit cutting
We
up.
use Twitter to
Look, this isn't
ask
too
why
bad.
drivers here sometimes behave.
I don't do that because it's a little bit dangerous, but, you know, compared to the some of the stuff that I've seen, WRX, don't even ask them.
Poorly.
Don't even ask them.
To know what you're doing. 43% of the drivers who responded say they're frustrated by traffic. On Facebook, Victoria summed it up with one word: impatience. 27% of you admitted you're mad at other drivers. Greg said his anger is focused on the other drivers who were texting behind the wheel.
Yes, bro. Whenever I see a guy texting and driving, I'm not afraid. I honk the horn. I'm like, yo, get off of your phone, bro.
18% of the drivers who responded to our poll admitted their bad behavior is because they're distracted. And then there's the 12% who admitted they learned bad driving habits somewhere else. Kara told us she used to live in Florida and says maybe drivers there had a bad influence on her.
No, bro, Kara, you are just a bad driver.
There are a few who insist Atlanta drivers aren't the worst.
Please do not cut me off.
Beverly says, I don't think we're such bad drivers.
What was wrong with that?
The worst.
Please do not cut me off.
Beverly says, I don't think we're such bad drivers. There are just too many of us.
Okay, first off, I want to watch that next. But I feel like too many of us, yes. But I also want to say no one knows how to zipper merge down here, okay? Zipper merging is the best system to use because not everyone's trying to get over in a mismatched function, okay? Like, you gotta go down to the end and get over. It's not you trying to be a jerk or anything. It's just how it's supposed to go. That way no one gets into wrecks. No one guesses, hey, is he let me in it or is he a bit slow? Yeah, zipper merging is the best way to do it.
There's a common phrase among urban
This is Flurf design. Bad driving has become normalized.
that goes, you're not stuck in traffic, you are traffic, referring to drivers who complain about congestion, not realizing that they are contributing to it.
What? Hold on.
Drivers
Did you
who
see
complain
that?
about congestion, not realizing that they are
Dude,
contributing.
it's like 3 trucks on top of one another. I had no idea that those trucks carried their brothers, bro. I might just be stupid.
To it. Suburbanites will say
What's up, Tony O'Pool? 712. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great night.
that the city is noisy, not realizing that most of that noise comes from suburbanites driving their cars into the city. Some people will complain that building bike lanes or transit lanes will make pollution worse because
What? What? To make it worse? First of all, building bike lanes, no one uses their bikes.
cars will
No one uses their bikes in the city.
spend more time idling in traffic, not realizing that providing viable alternatives to driving will mean fewer people need to drive in the first place.
True.
British psychologist Ian
Yeah, but if we're looking at it in the point of Atlanta, no one lives in the city anyway, so bike lanes are kind of stupid in Atlanta. That's just Atlanta, though.
Walker refers to this as motor normativity.
We already have the little, like, crap. It's these little bird scooter thingies. I think they're called Lime or Bird or something. But you just scan your credit card or whatever on them, and then you just go. That's what we have here. We don't have, like, rented bikes or anything.
Also known as car brain. Many cities in North America are designed exclusively for cars. It didn't used to be that way, nor does it have to be. But because driving is so normalized, people view cars as the default form of transportation and can't comprehend how it's possible to live without them. Car crashes and dangerous driving are seen as unavoidable. It's just an everyday part of modern life. I mean, there's an entire genre on YouTube with thousands of videos dedicated to car crash compilations. And there's even an
Oh, you live in Indiana? Dude. Why do I keep on starting my stuff with dude, bro? Ugh, I need to stop doing that. I'm not a surfer. What? Dude. I almost did it again. Okay. Indiana. I've always wanted to go to Indiana. I'm resisting my urge to say dude right now. I hate the fact that I've started to say that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, I applied to Purdue. I wanted to go in for motorsport engineering, but they put me on a wait list and they never got back to me. So, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting on that. But is it cold up there? Like all the time?
entire
Oh, if you came down here, bro, you would freaking die because the heat would kill you. Oh my gosh. You want to go to Purdue? Yo, I wish you good luck on that. because I wanted to go to Purdue really bad for the motorsport engineering. If you get into the motorsport engineering, bro, let me know how that goes, because I think it looks really, really fun.
TV show called Canada's Worst Driver that has over 14 seasons and 115 episodes.
Stopped at a green light. You're stopped at a green light.
Dog.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I messed up like that today. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie, I messed up like that. Oh, and a cop was right behind me. He turned on his flashing lights and he was like honking at me because I forgot it was a green light and I didn't turn. So, ooh, this is so embarrassing because it's so recent, because it happened today. So, what happened was, just got finished refueling my gas, and so what I do is I turn out of Kroger, which is where I fuel up because I get rewards, and I go to the turn and it's flashing yellow. I'm watching the cars go by looking for a space, and I didn't realize that the light turned green because I still saw the cars moving, if this makes sense, and I didn't know it turned red for them. And I must have been sitting there 3 seconds or so, and the cop buzzed his lights and honked at me, and I felt so embarrassed. Like, oh. I was like, oh no.
This assumption that everyone should drive and has to drive results in many bad drivers on the road, because, believe it or not, some people are just not cut out to drive. And that's
gonna be my sister.
Completely fine. Yet, we consistently build cities exclusively for cars and design streets that prioritize vehicle speeds rather than the safety of people. We need to change the way we approach road safety because, as of now, bad driving has become normalized.
What? Is that on a... What? Oh my gosh, he was on a walkway?
Toronto's most notorious speed camera was just taken down by...
Oh, if we get speed cameras here, it's so done. I know the US is gonna vandalize them and, like, destroy them and stuff.
Vandals.
Not only are full self-driving cars 1,000 times safer...
Oh, we have the Waymos too. The Waymos mess up everything. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Waymos are so bad.
It would fix traffic, and you'll be able to drive everywhere at like 120 miles an hour.
In March of 2020, at the beginning of the COVID pandemic, U.S. Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin made this statement. "We don't shut down the economy because tens of thousands of people die on the highways. It's a risk we accept so we can move about." Over 40,000 Americans die each year from traffic collisions, and hundreds of thousands are severely injured, many of which face permanently life-altering conditions. To put that into perspective, that's equivalent to a fully loaded Airbus A380, the world's largest commercial aircraft, crashing into the ground and killing everyone on board.
Dude, that's so sad to think about, though, because, man, most of it's due to drunk driving, isn't it?
Every single week. This has reached crisis levels as pedestrian fatalities have increased dramatically over the past decade, a trend not seen in other developed countries.
Yeah, and I went to Spain earlier this year, and it's crazy. The pedestrians, it's like they put the lights up where the people are. So, you know, we have the little walking man over here and the little stop sign at 15, 14, 13. They put the traffic, like the green light, red light, yellow light, the traffic lights, where that would be. And it lets the people know when they go. And then you have to look over there. You have to look over there to see if there's anyone coming over before you go. And it's crazy because the people absolutely get the right of way in every situation over there. And it kind of works. Everyone gets around by bike or taxi anyway, so there's not a whole lot of cars. I don't think the US could pull it off, though, because we tend to go farther. We tend to commute farther, and I think I think the redesign is a bit past due, and it will never get up to a point where we could ever do that.
So no, it's not because of cell phones. But in America, we brush this off as being the cost of doing business. That's just the price we pay to keep the wheels of the economy turning. The two biggest culprits of this are vehicle speed and vehicle size. Anyone who knows a bit of physics understands that the formula for kinetic energy is half an object's mass times velocity squared. So as cars get bigger and heavier and as people drive faster, the chances of dying from a collision increase exponentially. But in the US and Canada, it's widely accepted to treat speed limits like suggestions, that it's okay to drive 10 or 20 over the speed limit because everyone does it. And the police are...
Okay, 10 to 20 is abysmally bad, bro. At most, I do about 5, maybe 10. 20? Okay, you're asking for a speeding ticket, buddy. 10 is the max you should be going over the speeding limit.
Aren't gonna bother ticketing you. One study finds that 42% of drivers don't even consider themselves to be speeding until they're 10 to 14 miles per hour over the speed limit. One psychological reason for this is that the vast...
My dad, whenever I used to go more than 3 miles over, when I was learning to drive, he just hit me on the head like, ow, like that. And yeah, that taught me not to speed.
The majority of drivers don't face any consequences for driving dangerously most of the time. Speeding, running red lights, and driving while impaired happen very often, but for an average person, the chances of getting into a collision are pretty rare.
Go back to your country? Where the heck do you think I am right now?
I mean, if it was...
What do you mean, go back to your country? I don't think... Listen, man. I think you're trying to rage bait someone else. That's not me. I don't think that's racist. Where would be not... the only place I would be that's not my country, like, where would that be? I don't know. There's a chance he wasn't in your country. You know, I know a place you need to go back to, and that's school. Probably kindergarten, because you don't know proper grammar. Get the heck out of my chat. I'm banning you right now.
Wasn't, nobody would be driving. But this makes many drivers overconfident. They see that their actions don't have immediate consequences, so they're much more likely to keep doing it. Studies show that most people...
I really did ban him, by the way.
...believe they are better drivers than they actually are, and people tend to underestimate the risks that come with breaking the rules. Speed is one of the biggest reasons why cars crash into buildings so often here in North America. The official number is poorly documented, but this is estimated to happen at...
Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh! I need to stop saying dude. The liquor store near where I live, it has a dent from where a car ran into it. It's the funniest thing ever.
At least 100 times a day in the US, and many experts still think that's an undercount. Cars crashing onto sidewalks have also become so common that this was a genuine tweet from the Colorado State Patrol. They're basically telling people to only walk one way down the sidewalk so you can make eye contact with the distracted driver who's about to kill you.
That's sad.
I mean, it's not like...
I don't think it's that bad here in Atlanta, thank goodness. But dang, that's gotta be some crazy, crazy distracted driver. Like, I mean... VR on head levels of distracted driving, because how are you going up on the curb? Well, actually, if you're on if you're in like a big Cadillac or a Ram, you probably don't even notice the curb, and you probably don't even notice running over a person either, because you can't see them because you're inside of your brick on the like you're super high off the ground, almost like a tank. I drove my mom's SUV the other day, and it felt like I was in a tank. Like, it was like being in a Sherman, bro. Like, it was crazy.
If there's anything we can do about it. When we try to do enforcement through speed cameras, speed traps, or ticketing, many people scoff at it, claiming they're just cash grabs or that they're useless. They'll claim that speeding is actually safer because you're just going with the flow of traffic, which...
But do you know that, like, the more you speed, the danger exponentially rises while your time getting there, your time arriving, it exponentially gets more marginal. You save less and less time the more you speed.
It's true, but everyone is still speeding. Some people will take this further and go out of their way to block or destroy speed cameras.
I'm all for that.
Toronto, there are over 500 cases of this in a single year, and one particular camera was spray painted on 31 times over the span of just a few months. Here's Parkside Drive, a street that's notorious.
Because I feel like if they're going to catch people speeding, it needs to be the cops doing it.
For speeding cars, aggressive driving, and frequent collisions. Over the past 10 years, there have been over 1,400 collisions on this road, leading to 5 serious injuries and 3 deaths. After a collision in 2021 involving 5 vehicles and the death of a 70-year-old couple, the City of Toronto reduced the speed limits and installed a speed camera, which has since issued over 63,000 tickets and generated nearly $7 million, making Parkside Drive one of the most ticketed roads in Toronto. According to the city, these measures have reduced the average speed, but some vehicles were still caught going over 120 kilometers an hour.
What? Oh, that's like 60 miles per hour, isn't it? 60, maybe 70.
The only thing here that's keeping people from driving faster is all the traffic. That speed camera was vandalized earlier this year because, of course it was, and recently someone...
I'd say so. Out of like $7 million, 68,000 people, I'm sure some of them were mad.
Chopped it down like a tree. A few days later, the city put it back up, but on the same day, someone chopped it down again. I don't think speed cameras are effective at reducing speeding, and there are much better ways of slowing down cars, which I'll get to later. But it really shows just how normalized it is for drivers to break the rules when cyclists are constantly scrutinized for rolling through a stop sign, while this is considered heroic.
Cyclists going through a stop sign, I don't think that's the biggest deal in the world. I mean, cyclists are annoying, especially when they're on the road and you're trying to drive. I'm saying, when they roll through a stop sign, I don't think that's the end of the world.
Traffic collisions have become synonymous with the term accident, as if these collisions are unexpected and unpreventable. Recently, I've been really into those airline crash documentaries. You know those videos that dive super deep into aviation incidents and why they happened? If you watch any of those...
Ah, man, that reminds me. My dad, before he got on any major flight, his favorite show for a while was Air Disasters, and my mom was like, "Why do you watch this? You fly literally all the time." I don't know why I watched it. I would not watch Air Disasters right before I go on a flight. Have you ever played Poppy Playtime Chapter 3? If you do right now, I will give you $100. I sincerely doubt that.
You would know that crash investigations are complicated. They don't just blame the pilots and fire them. They go super deep into all the underlying psychological and systemic factors that led to the crash. The airlines restructure pilot training and adopt stricter maintenance procedures. The aircraft manufacturers improve their technology and quality control. Well, unless you're Boeing. But the point here is that it's complicated. And it's all done so that we're 99.9% sure that a similar crash won't happen again. Now compare that to the way we treat car crashes. In North America, there's a huge emphasis on personal responsibility. Whenever a car crash occurs, the conversation is always about whose fault it was. That person did something wrong to cause the crash, and if we all be more careful next time, we can avoid those crashes. They're always blamed on the behavior of individual road users.
Oh my gosh, what? What the heck?
They're always blamed on the behavior of individual...
What? You know, that's some crazy reaction time from this guy. That's actually pretty awesome that he managed to avoid that.
Road users, as if that's the only factor that leads to...
Whoa. Why is everyone crashing right there? What?
Crashes. They'll say that our roads aren't inherently dangerous, stupid people are dangerous. This is one of the main arguments people make for autonomous vehicles. Driverless cars will remove human error from our roads. Our cities will be safer than ever. You'll sometimes hear about the techno-utopian future where every car is self-driving and communicates with each other in real time, allowing them to flow through intersections seamlessly.
And then we look at Waymos, and they're actually horrible.
Man, I would hate to have to cross this thing. The very first fatal collision involving an autonomous vehicle happened here in Tempe, Arizona. A woman jaywalked across this road at night and was hit by one of Uber's first autonomous vehicles.
Yeah, but you really shouldn't be wearing all black at night either.
Crash report concluded that the person in the vehicle was at fault.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, that is a build. That is a build. Oh my gosh.
For not paying attention, the woman was at fault for jaywalking, and Uber was at fault because their vehicle didn't even classify them as a pedestrian until 1.2 seconds before the crash. But do you really think people have the attention spans to just sit in a self-driving car and look out the window in case anything happens? Back in 2013, when Google was first testing its autonomous vehicles, they gave it out to several employees, telling them to always pay attention, never take their hand off the steering wheel, and that hidden cameras would be watching them. Despite these warnings, people were texting, putting on makeup, and falling asleep.
Falling asleep is wild.
They were driving on a highway. There have also been several cases of people getting arrested or killed while riding in a driverless Tesla, despite Elon Musk claiming that they are feature-complete, full self-driving. People just become reliant on technology very quickly, so if drivers...
Yep, I remember you, Flip Reset. You used to be Flip Reset King, though. Not Flip Resetting on Little Timmy's.
...are expected to...
Friday's the day. What do you mean Friday's the day? Is that the day you get your computer, man? Yo, guys, welcome to the stream. We're seeing why bad driving has been normalized, and I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I do.
Manually take over when something goes wrong. What's gonna happen when people start driving less and lose their driving skills? Better technology and automation...
I need to stop saying dude. What's the thought on my profile picture? Dog. I already know what that is because I remember sending that to one of my friends because I thought it was funny. But dude, oh my gosh. Dude. Need to stop saying dude. I'm not a surfer. Anyway. What the heck was I saying? Let's rewind it a bit.
...are expected to manually take over when something goes wrong. What's gonna happen when people...
My dad, he has a Tesla, and we had full self-driving for it. Like, Elon gave it a free trial to us for a bit, and it was actually pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And it didn't mess up any, obviously, because I'm still here. Everyone hates on Teslas, but I don't see what's wrong with them. I mean, they're electric, yeah, but why are you hating on an electric car for being electric? That just seems a little bit unfair.
Start driving less and lose their driving skills. Better technology and automation...
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I remember taking my driving test, and it was literally 10 minutes long. You just go down the street, do a U-turn, come back, parallel park, and then you're done. It was the easiest thing I've ever done.
It allows us to push the limits, add backup cameras to vehicles and people might stop looking over their shoulders, add lane change assistance technology and people might stop using their mirrors. It would be naive to think that technology will just make all our problems go away without introducing new problems that we didn't even consider before. Going back to that crash in Arizona, this is where it took place. It's effectively a 4-lane highway sitting right beside a park and a concert venue. Before the crash, this median had a decorative brick pathway, which looks a lot like a pedestrian path. Yet there isn't a single crosswalk unless you walk nearly 400 feet to the north or 2,700 feet across the river to the south.
Yeah, that's the problem too. That does kind of look like a place where you'd cross. I mean, what's the point of these two little places if you can't go anywhere?
But instead of actually adding more crosswalks and redesigning the road to slow down cars, the city replaced the brick pathways with rocks and added more signs prohibiting pedestrians.
Okay, well, they at least solved the problem.
This is ultimately the issue here. Traffic engineers actively design roads that are hostile to people walking for the sake of speeding up cars.
I don't think it's really hostile to people walking. I think it's just they mainly have cars in mind, and it's because the cities mainly have cars in mind. If we had more walkable cities, then I'd think, or if we actually had a functional MARTA system, I feel like the roads would be designed to accommodate that.
So, is it really a surprise that speeding and road safety are such major issues here? We already have these
flip resetting. Go for the Durango. That would be lit.
Solutions to our transportation problems, but most of them involve slowing down the cars, which is just unacceptable for American cities. Instead, we get told that better technology and self-driving cars will solve all of our problems without fixing the underlying issue, which is our inefficient and dangerous car-dependent transportation system. It's like a drug addict claiming he'll be rich and successful without changing his unhealthy addictions. Decades of road safety research and best practices from around the world show that road and street design is one of the biggest factors in speed-related collisions. Wide, flat, and straight roads make it easy and comfortable to drive at high speeds. But narrow streets with curves and obstacles like trees or bollards will make drivers uncomfortable driving.
Yeah, this is how it was in Spain. You really didn't know if it was a place where pedestrians were supposed to be or your car was supposed to be. So you always drove really slow.
Too fast and reduce the damage.
Yo, thank you, Marcy, for saying nice stream. Thank you. I hope you have a good day as well.
If a crash does occur. We need to accept that when a driver crashes onto the sidewalk...
I just wanted to say that name.
They are the ones to face the consequence. We need to accept that when a driver crashes onto the sidewalk, they are...
What? What was he trying to do?
The ones to face the consequences, and not the innocent people walking on the sidewalk. A great example is the Vision Zero strategy first adopted by Sweden in the 90s, or the sustainable safety approach from the Netherlands. When a crash occurs, human error is considered, but they also look at how the environment and the design of the street can be changed to avoid future crashes. This is...
Yeah, in my neighborhood, they have these places where the road narrows a little bit, but the locals just get used to it, and they still speed through it.
How Oslo, the capital of Norway, achieved 0 pedestrian fatalities in 2019. Hoboken in New Jersey hasn't had a single pedestrian death in the past 7 years after the city redesigned several intersections to improve visibility. Going back to Parkside Drive, the city has proposed redesign.
My project car, it's a 1985 Toyota MR2. And I'm working on it. It's going to be my race car during college. I'm planning on starting my own channel about it. And I'm also filming a documentary at this time.
The street and adding bike lanes, which are proven to make streets safer for all road users. But this has upset many people because it would slow down vehicle travel times by 1 to 3 minutes. Mind you, this is a street that runs right in between a residential neighborhood and the largest public park in the city, with sports facilities, playgrounds, and a zoo for children. So I really don't agree with framing this issue in terms of traffic flow as opposed to safety. But
they could have pedestrian bridges though.
But you'll see this constantly. People opposing road safety improvements like bike lanes, even on small residential neighborhood streets, or even major streets that are lined with shops and have rapid transit under it.
Actually, I don't know how a pedestrian would work in a city because you've got like limited space on the sidewalk and all that. So I don't think it would work. Oh, unless you had the road dip down a little bit, and then you get into some drainage problems. Yeah, that's big for just something that could be accomplished with the crosswalk and a couple stop signs.
Fight against infrastructure that will save people's lives, all because it would slow down their cars by a few minutes. If you were to go back 100 years, however, this attitude would be completely different. In the 1920s, it was perfectly fine for people to just walk across.
Yeah, I still do gaming. I'm planning on making another channel where I have just gaming on it. This is going to be my reaction channel, just like where I do content like this, where I'm talking to chat, where I'm chilling, and stories, stuff like that. Because I want to have like my personality out there, and I don't think like I can talk about most of the stuff I really want to talk about when I'm gaming because I'm too locked in. So this is a way for you guys to just, for me to stream, pay attention to chat, and it be low key, because I can't have one channel where I do everything, or else it just I need to specify what niche I'm doing on each of the channels. So I have, a good audience on each one.
Across the street.
Oh, and let me tell you, we do have the Minecraft server out.
Streets were universally recognized as shared public spaces. But as cars became faster and started killing thousands of people every year, they were viewed as deadly intruders, and people overwhelmingly wanted strict regulations like speed governors on them. Whenever a motor vehicle struck someone walking, the motorist was fully responsible, because, they were the ones driving a big fast vehicle on a busy street. The auto industry knew that cars were fast and deadly, but tight regulations would destroy their profits. So they spent millions of dollars on massive campaigns to redefine—
That's how it used to look like? Oh my gosh.
—the streets as a space exclusively for cars. They lobbied the government and actively fought against measures to limit their speed. They sponsored school safety campaigns to brainwash children, and they invented the term jaywalking to shame people for crossing the street. Within just a decade, the auto industry had gaslighted everyone into believing streets were motor thoroughfares, and people walking were now the intruders, rather than—
I think cars were definitely gonna take over where people were walking. I mean, you have the interstate system and all that. People are gonna have cars, and the roads are gonna have to be used.
The victims. Today, the way we treat bicycles and electric micromobility is the same way we treated cars back in the 1920s. When it comes to cars, we're willing to sacrifice safety for the sake of speed and convenience. But when it comes to bicycles or scooters, they're treated like a major safety hazard. Sure, there are cases where e-bike riders have injured people on the sidewalk, but the vast majority of fatal collisions and injuries are—
Oh my gosh!
Injured people on the sidewalk, but the vast majority—
How do you even get in this situation? Oh, this video is about bad driving, and it's becoming normalized. Thanks for the compliment too. I appreciate that. What? Oh my gosh. How? How do you even get in this situation though?
Collisions and injuries are caused—
Oh my gosh.
by cars, and we don't pay much attention to this anymore because it's so normalized. Micromobility isn't the problem, it's part of the solution. Encouraging people to cycle instead of drive will make our streets safer, because the safest car trip is the one that never happens in the first place. Here's the thing though, in many parts of the US and Canada, you literally cannot go anywhere without a car, which means that children and people's grandmas with poor eyesight are forced to drive, otherwise they have no independent mobility at all. Yet as soon as a child turns 16, learning to drive is seen as a rite of passage, a step they take to finally become an adult. That learning to drive grants you the freedom and independence to go wherever you want. And if you don't do this, people look down on you and tell you to grow up, how other people have to drive you around for the rest of your life. Or they'll assume you're just a drunk driver.
Yeah, but I feel like everyone should be getting a license. I mean, there is no harm in just getting your license and not using it.
who got their license taken away. Car dependency.
A Cobra? Are you sure? You need to make sure you know how to control a Cobra, man. Okay? Don't end up in one of these car crashes, because young kids, especially when they first get their license and stuff, dude, you got to know how to drive. I always recommend a front-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive for your first car, because you can handle them the best.
Forces people who don't want to drive or shouldn't be driving to drive. Sure, driverless cars might help.
Suck. They suck.
But a lack of accessibility is a problem inherently caused by car-dependent planning. So, are they
peak Sonic backpack right here
really necessary? In many watchable neighborhoods, it's already common to see children or old people getting around by themselves and being fully independent. Even in the suburbs,
thank you for joining the Discord.
Like here in Markham, Ontario, this bike lane allows many seniors to safely bike themselves to this mall, which is a vital community gathering space for Chinese Canadians. AVs are not here to save.
Dude, all the malls in my area are dying. No one goes to the malls.
Save the planet. They're here to save the auto industry. When I imagine a city of the future, I don't think of this. I think of this. Pedestrianized plazas that encourage people to walk around and relax.
We have one of these near me. It's nice, but it's not as big as this. That's just something we can't do here. Our city planning isn't set up for that. We could have it, but it just increased the traffic, I feel.
Massive
and we need MARTA.
Transportation hubs with
we need MARTA.
Frequent
this is MARTA. We need it.
City trains and automated metros. High quality bicycle paths and giant bicycle parking garages to encourage active transportation. And lots of greenery and rivers integrated into the urban fabric.
One way Atlanta does shine is all the greenery. Greenery is a big part of Atlanta.
Traffic, pollution, and road safety are simply not as big of an issue in these places, and they achieve this without any fancy sci-fi technology at all. There's so many good alternatives here that the only people who drive here are those that really want to or need to. And because those drivers likely walk, cycle, or take transit themselves, they're much more sympathetic to people outside a car. Are there bad drivers here? Yeah, probably. But bad driving is just not.
You redeemed Hydrate? Good job. Now I gotta go get myself a glass of water. Whenever there's Hydrate, I don't really drink a lot of water, so thank you.
Not as normalized as it is in car-dependent societies. The solution is not banning cars, just like how we didn't just flat-out ban cigarettes, but we did ban smoking from bars, restaurants, and most indoor places. We did force cigarette companies to cover their package.
Yeah, we need these here in the US. I've seen it in Germany. That's actually the only place I've seen it. Germany. They do that over there. I think we need it. I think it's I mean, no one's gonna feel good about smoking if they see someone with a hole in their neck. I feel like, you know, they're not going to feel cool. They're going to be like, maybe I shouldn't do this. We only have the little text down here that's like, do not smoke. It's bad for you.
With health
You want to go to Germany so you can drink? You could go to Costa Rica for half the price.
Warnings. Cars are obviously different. They're much more useful and have completely changed the way we travel and move goods. And sure, if you live on a farm in...
Oh wait, no. Costa Rica is 18. You need to go to Germany, yeah. Oh, my bad.
The middle of Nebraska, Yeah, you probably need a car. This whole channel is probably irrelevant to you. But cars are also much more deadly and destructive to people and the environment. So for most people living in dense urban areas, limiting cars from certain places makes a lot of sense. We can start by pedestrianizing streets and slowly building wider sidewalks and bike lanes. Once we've expanded our public transit system and densified our downtowns, we can introduce congestion pricing and add stricter penalties for reckless driving.
Yeah, we just need to have more people living in Atlanta and the MARTA system expanded, like I've said before countless times, and maybe we can have public walkways, but now we can't.
When smoking bans were first introduced, many people were against it, but after a while, people saw how great it was, and now you can never imagine going back. Likewise, congestion pricing in New York has made a lot of people upset because people don't like change, especially when it affects them. But I would bet you $9 that a year after congestion pricing
$9, that's not a whole lot.
gets implemented, most people are gonna forget about it because they'll see just how much better it makes the city. This happened when cars were banned from Central Park. People were angry, but now you would be crazy to think that we should let cars back in. The same thing is happening to Hold
on, I feel like I just saw a car. What is that?
It would be crazy to think that we
Oh, that's a freaking horse.
should let cars back in. The same thing is happening to Hyde Park in Toronto. The city started closing it to cars on weekends, which has summoned every single Karen to protest about how they can't drive their 90-year-old grandma into the park anymore. But as surveys from the city...
Dude, at that point, just park outside of the park with your grandma. Not that hard.
show, most people would prefer a car-free park. Bad driving is normalized, but we can change what's normal through slow incremental steps. It just takes some time getting used to.
W Video by Flurf Design. What did he use AI on? Pokemon games win. Signaling? Okay, the only place I've been that has worse drivers than Atlanta is probably New Orleans. No one knows how to signal everyone is on their phone, and somehow they drive like that. I was scared. Being from Atlanta and being scared in traffic? That's how you know you're in a bad place. Oh man, these trucks too, the big brick trucks, like the ones that literally have a wall at the front. Why aren't they like dogged on by the government? Because pop-up headlights were, because they were pedestrian safety, but now you can get hit by a wall at 30 miles an hour and they don't care. Oh, good job, man, getting that PC. I'm happy for you. You gonna download TF2 and play as soon as you can? Dude, you're gonna have so much fun. Let's see what's popping in the Discord.
Words known as.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
I was talking to my sister.
What's up?
What's good?
Dude. What do you think of the videos I watched?
It was good. I want to say, doing reactions it doesn't work unless you like some big name. Like,
dude, it does
really
work.
big.
It does work. I've gotten more views on my reaction content than I have anything else I've done.
Really?
Yeah.
That actually surprised me.
My streams pop off way more when I do reaction.
You're still streaming, by the way. I can hear you
I
in the
know.
background.
I know I am.
Oh. I wasn't sure if you knew. I was just... But anyway, yeah. I wasn't sure because a lot
It's
of
something I want to do because I know it doesn't take a lot of work, but I still want to connect with y'all. And I'm about to go to college, and I don't. I want to be able to watch a couple videos, talk about it, be able to show off my personality with y'all, and then like get on with college and stuff. I want to kind of balance those two, you know. So that's why I'm
yeah,
creating
a lot
different
of
channels.
yeah, I see, I see. I was just wasn't sure because a lot of times, like it happened too. I was doing pretty good. I mean, I got a couple, and then I tried to do a reaction, it got nothing. Like it was rough.
Well, I mean, some of it is you got to start doing a lot of them. You start pumping them out. You can't just do one.
Yeah.
You got to do multiple. My first one bombed. Second one, it's doing pretty good. I'd say it's doing pretty good.
Nice.
And
yeah, I was.
yeah, it's hard to dig yourself out of a niche that you're not interested in anymore. That's why I'm broadening it to reaction because I really wanted to switch over to the car. I really wanted to do all this other stuff, and I wasn't sure what to do with the main channel. But now I know that I'm creating different channels, which kind of gives me a little bit of peace.
Yeah. But you trying to play something on that?
Man, I gotta get up early tomorrow. I gotta go to North Carolina. I really wish I could. The reason why I've been streaming a lot today is because I am going up to North Carolina. I need to have a backlog of videos so that way I can keep posting them, probably like one a week.
Yeah. What are you doing in North Carolina?
I go to a summer camp. I know I'm pretty old, but these are some of the friends that I've, they're like awesome. I've never met any better friends than these, and this is my last year. I really want to, hang out with them a lot, and I'm excited.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm gonna be doing IRL ghost hunting with them, and I'll post that.
Nice. How long are you gonna be gone?
Oh man, 3 or 4 weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah. I also go up there. My grandparents live up there, and they're pretty cool. But I'm bringing my laptop, maybe a monitor, so I might be able to film a couple streams. Might be able to film or do a couple streams.
Nice.
Just in case.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say something just now, but I like completely just, I don't even know.
You blinked?
Yeah, that was rough. Yo, I'm listening to myself.
Well, just mute the stream. Mute the stream.
No. No, it's funny. I sound like a squeaker.
You don't really sound like a squeaker. I think I sound like a squeaker.
No, not as much as me. Gosh.
Is my voice really high pitched?
Not really. No. It's higher pitched in the.
In the what?
In the like listening to your voice in the Discord chat and on the stream, it's higher pitched. The stream.
It is?
Yeah.
That's super weird.
I know, it's weird. Yeah, like because it's a little delayed, obviously, but.
You know why your voice sounds higher pitched when you listen to it back?
Is that a rhetorical question, or do you have an answer?
It's a rhetorical question. But do you?
Oh. No.
Okay, so it's because you're hearing your voice vibrating through your head. So it's like the sound waves are becoming like lesser, so that's why it seems deeper. It's because you're getting all the vibrations of your voice, so you're getting the lowest frequencies. At least I think I'm explaining it the right way. Don't take this as 100% fact, but when you speak out, it's higher pitched because they're not hearing the lower pitches that's going through your skull. I'm going to look that up now. Why
Now you
is
gotta do your research.
voice higher pitched when I listen back? Why do I hate my recorded voice? Why do I hate my recorded, my voice recorded? Okay, here it is.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
The quick
brown fox.
Jumps over the lazy dog.
Brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Awful.
The quick brown
I just sound goofier than I think I do when I say things.
Quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
It's hard to explain why I think it sounds stupid.
The quick brown fox.
Do I actually sound like that?
In my head, this is what my voice sounds like. It's like some sort of epic mashup between Chocolate Rain Guy and Vin Diesel.
Okay, what the heck are we playing?
Myself speak. I mean, why does my voice sound so different when I hear it through headphones?
Waffle taco.
The waffle taco.
Yeah, dude, it's so high pitched when I listen to it. Oh man, if I was you guys, I would not be watching me because I don't know, my own voice when I listen back to it makes me kind of cringe.
Waffle taco.
Well, science has an explanation. How it works is when you speak, you hear your voice through two different avenues. The first is through air conduction, when sound waves travel from your mouth and into your ear. The second is through bone conduction.
Yeah, see, bone conduction, that's what I was talking
When
about.
you activate your vocal cords, vibrations are set off throughout your skull, and they eventually reach your inner ear. But the thing is, the acoustics in your skull are better at conducting lower frequencies. So to me, my voice sounds a lot like Chocolate Rain Guy and Vin Diesel.
No, no more of that.
Where tones resonated through your skull, they're eliminated. So the higher pitched version of your voice is, unfortunately, what you really sound like.
Yeah, that's definitely more annoying than I would hope my voice sounds. When you're listening to it, you're just like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, after editing for a while, I've gotten used to my voice, but I do sound a lot lower pitched when I talk to myself. And that's something like, oh man, it's weird. It's weird. Okay, I seem to explain it pretty spot on. You were watching the video on stream.
You were on. Yeah, I was. You were on that.
Yeah.
Yo, I just got new glasses like today because I just got back from. And I got them today, dude. They make me so.
So what? Sorry, your mic is cutting out like consistently.
Oh yeah, I don't have a very good.
It's more the noise cancellation. I don't think it's the mic necessarily.
Oh yeah, I just got new glasses today. Back from. I just got new glasses. Yeah,
turn off noise suppression.
Hold on, give me a second. Okay, do I have it on?
Yeah. It should be like in a right
I'm
next
talking
on your what? On your headset?
On my Xbox right now.
Okay, it's good now. But what were you saying? It makes you look nerdy or something?
No, they make me so dizzy because I just got them today and I'm out.
That's weird. Maybe it's not like
they do also make me look nerdy, but you know. Well,
I mean,
I just got these. Like,
are you sure they're adjusted for you? Because usually it makes you dizzy if they're not like fully adjusted, like for you.
No, they're good. Like, I just went to the eye doctor. Like, I just got them.
Because I remember when I first. Well, are they like nearsighted, short-sighted? What are you?
I don't even know, bro.
Or do you have astigmatism?
Well, yeah, I have an astigmatism, but there's like a.
Oh. I have an astigmatism too.
It's just because I'm getting used to them. Because
yeah.
my depth perception is all weird.
Okay, that's weird because astigmatism doesn't usually affect depth perception. Usually just makes things blurry. So I don't know what the heck you have.
No, I have an astigmatism, but I also have like
a lazy eye or something.
Probably. Not a lazy eye. It's a like a. It's either nearsighted or farsighted. I don't know. It's
Okay. Okay, so your eyes are more down the toilet than mine, some would say.
Wow.
Dude, it broke me. Oh my gosh, why do I keep saying dude? I hate that. I hate that. I genuinely hate
You've
that.
been raging for like 45 minutes straight about.
It's all because my little cousin, he kept on saying dude, and now I say it because I hung around him for like a week at the beach, and now I can't stop saying it.
Cooked.
It is. I am very cooked.
Oh, dude, I'm playing MX vs ATV Legends.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure MX versus ATV Legends was made by the people who made Wreckfest.
Was it?
Is it made by Bugbear?
I'm not sure.
It's,
I'm in the middle
it's made
of
by
this.
it's made by THQ Nordic, which did make Wreckfest.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they did make Wreckfest.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember seeing this on their page, and I thought that was really cool. So you like that game?
Yeah, I play this game quite a bit. I was playing Wreckfest with a couple of my friends. Colorado. I don't have Xbox Game Pass. I need to get it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wreckfest
I'm
is
broke. I
so
don't have
fun.
money.
Wreckfest is
I
so
just
fun.
spent all
with
my money on
friends.
an e-bike. It is fun.
Dude, bro, fellow, you need to get Wreckfest on PC because the mods
On
are
PC.
genuinely awesome.
I'll have to. Yeah, I don't. How much? Well, is it on? It's probably on.
It's on sale right
I'm
now.
always
It's
on
on
sale.
sale on Steam.
For how much?
My friend said it was like £3 or whatever that means in
Is that like some?
British.
Yeah, in British, that's a.
Yeah, in the UK it's £3 right now, which I have no idea what that would be in freedom units.
America. Okay, let me check. Oh, I don't have Steam.
I'll check for you. It's $2.99.
Oh, I have that.
I hope.
I have like.
I hope you have $2.99.
Okay, now we're just making fun of me. Nah, cause I just spent like $2,300 on an e-bike.
Oh, I'd get
That's all my
Wreckfest
money.
Ultimate too. Get all the
How much is-
DLC.
How much is that? Is that?
I'm
is
not
it
sure.
More expensive?
Complete edition
Oh.
bundle is like $14. $14.59.
I don't got $14.
Okay, dude, get the regular version then. Okay, the Nexus
$13
RS, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. That's my favorite car. 100%. It's a Honda CRX reskin. I love it to death.
Ooh.
Foxy
Yeah,
Pirate.
I'm,
I took a break for dinner and then I came live again.
I'm booting up Steam right now. Steam's loading up. Oh,
Yeah, Wreckfest is such a special game for me. I love it.
Wreckfest is fun. Cause it was fun. I kind of suck at it, but
Oh, I used to be
And
a
it was also my,
demon.
like,
I used to be the Wreckfest demon, the Grim Reaper. I
know
used
I
to
watched all
be.
your streams.
Man, sometimes I miss doing Wreckfest. I'ma still do Wreckfest.
You
I
should do
should-
a couple more. Like just
Yeah, I should run it back for the times. I'm waiting until Wreckfest 2 has mods, and then I'll do mod reviews on it.
there's
Just like
there's
the
a
old days.
Wreckfest too.
Yeah, man, there's a Wreckfest 2. It's
Is that on sale?
yeah,
not.
but only if you don't have $14, you're not going to be able to afford $27.99. Okay, Wreckfest 1.
I mean,
Wreckfest
I've
still.
got some money in my. Like I got some cash. I'll have to put on my card.
Okay, Wreckfest 1, get Wreckfest 1 on PC because of the mods. I mean, the mods are just the best. Who is spamming in my chat? Emily Holmes.
Which one?
What's up? What's up with you? I'm gonna have to put you in timeout if you keep spamming once.
Wait, oh, hold on. Should I here? I could just get. Oh no, please don't close it. I could just get Wreckfest 2 on Steam because I can.
New suicide game mode? What? Excuse me? Not even gonna lie, I gotta take a fat dump, chat.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You've got 12 hours on
Wreckfest 2, but I have
2.
like 300 or 400 hours on Wreckfest 1. It's not even comparable.
It's I can't be talking because if I go on night, this is just of my Fortnite. I'm telling you, on one of my consoles, I have 974 hours.
Taking a fat dump, be right back. And post.
Okay, I'm gonna get I'm gonna buy Wreckfest 1 right now. Get Wreckfest 2 soon.
And yes, chat, I did wash my hands.
Back.
Yep, I am back. Whew.
I'm trying to find my card information. I almost just started reading out my card information.
You should have.
Yeah. You
It
want
would've been-
$13?
No, it would have been on stream, by the way. So
Yeah.
if you did read out your card information, let me know. I will end the stream and delete it from.
No, I didn't. I almost did.
Okay, that's good. Man, Wreckfest 2 is fun. I like Wreckfest 2. It's got
I'm
its
buying
charm.
Wreckfest. I'm buying Wreckfest 1 right now.
All right. Yeah, that's probably smart because Wreckfest 2 isn't fully finished.
Yeah, and then because I've got like $40 in cash.
Let's see what's going to be coming in 3 days. So, maybe a new map? Maybe some new cars? Cool. We need mods. We need mods. That's what we need.
Is that? Yeah, Wreckfest 1. I was playing tag with it.
It was a what now?
We were playing tag the other day.
Yeah, that's fun.
Gay. Not gay. K. The purchase of Wreckfest has been completed.
Awesome. Why do you have so little money?
I told you. I just dropped $2,300 on a e-bike.
Did you invest some of that money?
I've got like. What do you mean?
Before you bought the e-bike, did you put any of your actual money that you made inside of investments?
Yeah, I put like 200.
Okay, good.
I
I
think
always,
I
I always
think I
put
yeah, I think I-
20% of whatever I make goes into an investment.
Yeah. Well, because that was just me selling. That was from me selling my dirt. Because I sold a Honda dirt bike
Oh, cool.
the other day.
All
So I
right.
used that. I got a
20%
SQ
of
RTX.
a what?
I made 19 and my dad put.
Yeah, you should have put around 500 inside of stocks, to be completely honest.
Yeah,
I don't
but then
know.
I couldn't get an e-bike.
True, true. I don't know.
Because the whole reason I sold my bike was to get a new one.
Yeah, true. But always make sure, because I wish I did this when I was like super young. And because of like what my mom does for her work, she works with the bank, I can't invest as easily as other people. So I always urge people to invest 20% of whatever they make into dividend stocks. This is not financial advice like for everyone, okay? But this is what I think is awesome. Dividend,
yeah, when I get a
like,
job, just
yeah. Because when I was working dishes, I was like to my mom, please talk to your bank. Let's invest 20% of whatever I make. And yeah. 20% of whatever I gift, whether it's a gift, income, all that, always goes to investments. Friday this
throw
week.
a Santa.
Oh, yeah, throw a Santa. Try that one out. It's fun. You throw snowballs. Friday this week, I'm probably not available to stream. We'll see what the situation is, but I'm going to be out of town for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Hello, everyone.
With the name of your stream.
Here.
Why is he speaking in that accent? He's not expecting that. What the heck? What the?
The first for racers, and the second for crashers.
What are you?
Yes, it's a minivan. Yes,
It's
it's
the-
a minivan.
They added the family van, the mom van, to the
All
to the
200
game.
horsepower to move you and your family. What a beast!
I'm
And
you
that's
got an ad.
not
I'm trying to
all.
watch it. You got an ad going.
I got an ad right now.
Yeah, it's got 10 seconds left.
All right, let me know when it's done.
Okay, it's done now.
Next, the star of the update.
Junior
A
Tracks.
fun
Is this
field
for
turned
Wreckfest?
into a mud
Yeah.
wrestling battleground. It has 2 tracks. The first for racers, and the second for crashers.
This is in the ad.
Yes, it's a minivan. All 200 horsepower
What a-
to
what a
move you and your
peak.
family. What a beast! And that's not all. A sleek beauty.
Except you know that thing goes
Powered
5
by a
miles an hour
wimpy
top
engine
speed.
and duct tape. This box slays. That's it for the big stuff in Content Update 5. Join our Discord and tell us what you think.
Gee. Ah!
What were you saying?
I'm a sad dude.
I know. Wait.
I was in Wreckfest 2, and literally, I was in a game, I was streaming, and they took the livery to like the extreme. And before, in Wreckfest 1, it was like, your livery was presets. Now you can make your own. It was literally just swastikas and the N-word painted all across the RV. And I was like, all right, bro. All right.
Yeah, and you're streaming too, so you can get you're cooked.
Yeah, it was like, okay, bro. Are you serious right now?
Yeah. I was wondering if you can link because you can link your Steam account to your Xbox. I was wondering if you can link those and then download the games that you buy.
I don't think so. Get it on computer because you can't get mods on Xbox.
I know. I bought it on that computer already. But I was just saying if you could, because you can link your account.
I mean, there's no harm in trying, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Wreckfest
Yeah,
2
I would
looks
go-
so fun. Oh man, I really need to play that when I get back. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Dude, my download speed is 60 megabytes a second.
I think one day a week, we're gonna have like just a full-on car racing day. What do you think about that? Like when I'm in college.
Yeah, just as long as I got enough people. I mean, you only need like 8 people
For what?
to do a. Oh wait, what do you mean?
Just a stream.
Like,
I mean, it would just be streaming in general. Just like I can play Assetto Corsa Rally, I can play Wreckfest, Wreckfest 2, Tokyo Extreme Racer, any car games. So I was thinking dedicating a day to that.
yeah, yeah.
Because I feel like I'm kind of leaving behind Wreckfest, and I don't want to because it is literally so fun.
It's so fun.
So fun.
I would put it on like a weekday though. Like I would put it on like a
Wreckfest
Saturday
Wednesdays.
or maybe even a Sunday.
You said weekday.
All right, sorry, a weekend. I don't know what I don't know. I'm smoking something, but
Oh, you are?
make
What
it
is it?
I don't know, bro. Make it on a weekend because, like, I feel like then you would get more attention.
True. I don't really think it matters. I feel like React is going to be my key to success.
Mm.
But I really want to keep Wreckfest around because I want to do gaming nights as well. So we'll have Monday regular games. We'll have React content rest of the week, and I'll like schedule actual times. I need to have an actual schedule.
Yeah. Bro, oh, I'm trying to start up a business. Like, I'm trying to start up a power washing business,
Oh, cool.
but I need I'm trying to get insurance,
Insurance.
but I need
Insurance for what?
property damage or
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay, so I don't know how you guys do it up there in Indiana, but down here we do it redneck style. We just do it. We just at your
Well,
age
yeah,
you
but
can
the
go
problem
you
is,
can go
I
door to
could,
door and be like,
I
"Hey."
know. I'm saying because I could do that, but the
Or
second I
get
screw it
an
up and screw up someone's lawn and they
okay, do an
decide to sue me,
LLC.
I'm
Do
pissed.
it. Well, then you create an LLC. You don't get insurance.
Well, I need both.
No, get an LLC because you're at limited liability if you do that.
Yeah, I'm going to get an LLC, but if I get insurance and an LLC, then I'll be
You,
completely covered.
yeah, but I feel like an LLC would be just better for if you're starting out.
Yeah.
I mean, what are
'Cause
you
I can
doing?
get
Neighbors, like stuff?
well, because I got one of my old friends in Colorado, and me and another person up here in Indiana. So I've got like 3 people in total, and I have like a whole website that I could. But yeah, I need and I'm not sure how the LLC for that's gonna work. Because here it's a 90 plus however much a month for the LLC. I think I can get a free,
You can get a what?
but I'm not
Sorry, you're
sure.
breaking up.
No, yeah, I don't know. It's my mic is weird. But I can get a LLC for free with a $98 state fee. So I can
Yeah.
do that, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure
do
because
that.
I've got but I need more money because I've got what I think I've got like $74 in my
Dog.
card.
Dog.
I've got $40, but
Okay.
I want to take out a loan.
No, don't take out a loan. What the heck? No.
Yes, because
No, dude.
okay.
Dude, don't take out a loan, especially at this age. You're
It doesn't even need
okay.
to be for
No,
that
no, no, no,
much.
no,
Like
no.
I can get
But still, you like get an actual job first, like a little job, like get just enough money to where you can do that, or you do the actual job. You do power washing on the weekends, which is going to be your side hustle. It's just like me doing dishwashing and going to the junkyard at the same time. You don't need to put all of your eggs in one basket, especially if it's a side hustle. Just, I mean,
yeah,
even
I
with the
need to
loan,
get
because what if your power washing business, doesn't go as expected and you can't cover the loan? Then what are you going to do? You're going to have to go find a job with the pressure of having a loan, and it's just going
and then
to,
have to debt. Yeah, I know. I
yeah,
was gonna wait because I need to write down a whole business plan and everything.
yeah.
But yeah, I also need to just get a normal job for now.
Yeah.
And with the e-bike though, I'm glad because it was obviously a large investment, but I mean it has a 70-mile battery range.
Cool.
Whoa,
Cool.
I just said that like I had a speech impediment. But anyway, 70-mile battery and it top speed 50. So I mean, I could take that. I could and to job
Yeah, you
without
could.
needing a ride. So that's what I'm glad about having that. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think the
Duct tape
e-bike's
is
perfect. Yeah.
everything.
Dude, I'm watching the Wreckfest trailer. I like this.
Yeah, I just cause I was on Steam. I just showed up. I just started looking at it.
Dude, going back and I freaking hate myself. Um, going into replay and looking at all the crashes in slow motion was my favorite thing to do in Wreckfest 1. You'd have like this satisfying race, right? And at the beginning of the modded maps, you just have carnage. It'd just be because I had another mod that set the cars to like super just they want to freaking kill you all the time. And yeah, it would just be carnage at the start. And I loved looking at the replay.
Sorry, I'm like trying to look at this and also, but yeah. The problem is, yo, I'm only like, God, I'm not even old enough to get a job. That's rough.
Dude, yeah, I freaking hate myself. Yeah, you are. You can get a permit with your school, and you can get a job.
I know I need to get a permit, but I can't legally get a permit until next year. March of next year.
Well, I think with your school you can. Yeah, you fill out for a job
How
permit.
old do you think I am?
I think you're like 15. Didn't you say you're getting your... Oh, wait. You must be around 13 since you say you're getting your permit next year, right?
Yeah, I'm 13.
Okay. So, yeah. I remember wanting a job when I was your age and going to my middle school, and they said, okay, you fill out this permit, you come back to us, and you can get a job legally.
I know, but I need to wait until because at least I don't know what it is there, but in the state of Indiana, wait, oh, I don't even need a work permit because it says Indiana no longer requires minors aged.
Oh yeah, child labor. Let's go.
So it's actually called a yes. But so when I turn, because dude, I turned 13 this year. I'm a youngin.
You turned 13? Hopefully you say that so I don't have to ban you.
I never said that. That was nothing. But
You
anyway,
said you said you turned 13, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
Oh, but because I turned 14, March of 2020.
All right.
So yeah, because then I can, and I don't need a worker. I don't need a work. So I can just, I mean, I could go to Chick-fil-A and get a job that pays. I could go to
Any
what's that
job is a
place
good
called?
dog.
Panda.
Any job is a
Yeah, I
good
could go to Panda
job.
Express and get $17 an hour.
Are you serious? No, that's for full time. I refuse to believe that it's part time.
No, it's Panda Express is crazy.
No shot. No shot you're making 17 an hour at Panda Express. I can't. No. No. That's not true. What's up,
Let me
Tello?
see. I wanna. So okay, it says front of house team member makes 15 to 21 an hour. Back of house team member or kitchen help gets 16 to an hour. A shift leader gets 18, 20 to 20.
You're not being a chef leader, by the way. You're probably getting maybe 15 at most.
A shift leader. But I could. I don't know. I guess I want to see because it might vary for states. Okay, so the part time, the average part-time hourly pay in Indiana
Is how much? Sorry, you cut out.
12 to 12.14,
Yeah, I was making 12 at my dishwashing job.
which
And
is still like quite a bit for a.
Freaking hated that job. Oh my gosh. Don't ever become a dishwasher, okay? Just promise me that for your own sake. Do not become a dishwasher. It is so buns. No, it's so buns.
Yeah,
So
I need to
buns.
yeah, it sucks because I mean the only jobs I can do really is go around with a lawnmower and make $50 per year, or go babysit, which there's no way in hell I'm. So
Okay, don't knock babysitting. My sister makes a ton of money babysitting.
I know you can make pretty good money, but
Okay, you must not want the money. You must not want the money enough to go babysit. Babysitting is better than working at any job you could, because you're getting paid 100%. You don't have to register with the IRS and do all the formal, like, you know, give money to the government type of thing. You just get paid under the table. So it's probably the best one out there. Plus, you know, they're willing to pay. Yeah, they're willing to pay lots of money for babysitters.
Yep. Anyway, I said nothing that you nothing. Anyway, yeah, I know. Wait. Oh wait, someone's in the chat. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, Tello is. Yeah.
Babysitting is a good job. You can be a teen and do it. Yeah, I know I can, but I feel like that would be living hell.
No, it's probably a really chill job. I mean, my sister says it's a really. You can.
I just don't know.
You meet the family first, and then you're like, you know, you meet the kid, and then, well, okay, there's gonna be times when the kid's gonna be like a demon child or whatever, right? Maybe. Okay, usually children will obey whoever it is, and you can always choose to say, hey, your kid was pretty mean, and I don't think it's going to work out for me to be the babysitter anymore. Okay, that's one shift you have to do for maybe 2 or 3 hours at most. Maybe it's probably 2. It's probably 2 hours, and you earn like $50, which is crazy moolah. Okay.
Yeah.
If I could do any job, like any of the like child or teen jobs, it'd be babysit, because it's lucrative. Or dog sit, you can do that too. But babysit is probably better because people care more about their babies than their pets usually.
Maybe. Sometimes.
Well,
some people are weird over their dogs, bro.
Well, yeah. Well, and then you just do pet sitting instead for them. So, win-win.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking. There's a website that I'm on. Oh, I have to. Why do I have a verification code?
Wait, website for what? Babysitting?
Yeah, for like getting a job.
Oh no,
for,
you
like babysitting and stuff.
Dude, you go to like, you get connections for babysitting, like neighbors and stuff like that.
Okay, but the problem is I don't know anybody in Indiana. I moved like a.
Okay.
And I know nobody here.
Well, is there any neighborhood, like, you know, events or whatever you could go to? Because that's how my family met a lot of the people in my neighborhood.
I also kind of live in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, okay. Well then, you use the map then. Use the map or the app. Sorry, it's getting late.
The map?
Yeah.
I know.
Dude, it's like one. Oh my gosh! Oh no! I keep saying Dude.
Okay, my name is.
I want to be a DoorDash driver here because I love driving in my car, but you have to be 19 to do it, and I'm 18.
No, you don't have to be 19.
In Atlanta, you do.
Oh yeah, I guess you. You live in a different state than me. Yeah, cause my sister's boyfriend is, I think, and he's doing DoorDash. He might not even be 18 yet.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, I'm looking at.
Tello, I mean, you could join, but I don't really know what you would say. I don't think you've ever had a job. Yeah, but I think I might get it off around 12:30 because I got an early morning.
Yeah. I'm not doing that. I don't even want that open. What time is it? What time where do you live? You live in
Atlanta.
Atlanta? I don't know.
It's 12:05. It's Eastern time for me. Like, we're on the same time zone as New York. Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, I'm on Eastern too.
Dude, Tello, I know you're like around 18. Not 18, 13. Jeez, man. I need to finish that. But you have a really high-pitched voice. You are a squeaker for sure.
Yo, $29 flights from Atlanta to Indianapolis. Cooked.
On what?
That thing's
on what? An
on
ultralight?
Expedia.
Dude, that is like
Expedia.
on an ultralight airplane, bro. That is not that is not on a commercial airline, bro. That's on an ultralight.
Oh, it's 439 miles.
Yeah.
Maybe even less, because I don't live in Indianapolis. I live in southern Indiana, like the low by Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I'm just sharing where I live, but you know.
When I say I live in Atlanta, Atlanta is a huge city or a huge area, so like no one will ever know.
That's what I do. I typically it's however many square miles, and no one's gonna, you know.
Yeah.
Where did my phone go? I lost my phone. I don't know how I managed to do that. It was sitting like on top of me.
I was meaning for this to be like a short 30-minute stream, and now it's going on about 2 hours.
Oh yeah, it was like an hour and a half long just you watching those videos. Oh, I found my phone.
I think those videos, were really good. I think those were really good. I'm definitely going to post those.
Yeah.
Should I do it all one video or different ones?
You could. High school graduation year.
I feel like, did you just shart in the mic? What was that?
No, I gulped.
Okay. Jeez, man, I thought that was a freaking shart. My mom, she's getting all worried about me driving all the way up to North Carolina tomorrow by myself. I assured her it'd be fine. I've been driving for 2 years now. I'm good.
Oh, I can do Indeed.
Indeed? Yeah,
Indeed
sure.
you do.
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure there is an app where you could, it's like for like unofficial jobs, like a handyman or a babysitter or whatever. I've seen ads
No, I'm
for
trying
it.
to find something for that like that, but
Well, look up best apps to find a babysitter, and then you register for those apps because that's what parents are going to be looking for. you could get involved with your local church, and you could probably meet some families with kids there, give them your business card or whatever, and then hope for the best. That could be in. What?
Sorry, what?
What were you saying?
Nothing. I was just looking at this.
Yeah, but that could be a method. That is a really good method, because I remember when I was little, most of my babysitters did originate from my parents meeting them at the church.
Mm. I don't want to do some class. What? Who is moaning into the mic?
Yeah, what is that noise? Oh, it's freaking Tello.
Tello?
Get the heck out of here.
Yeah, I saw him join, but he wasn't talking.
I just disconnected him.
Sorry, I was trying to fix my mic. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Find trusted child.
I thought that was you. I was like, what are you doing?
No. No.
Dude, Tello, you were not saying, okay? No. No.
I could have a voice changer. You don't know my age. By the way, I was saying, no, you were not. You were doing
dude,
something.
Tello, you are silly. You are silly. You are a goofball.
Sitter tree. I could do that. Bambino. Oh, wait, I'm gonna do that one. What's that? Okay, I think I found an app.
Ooh. I almost fell over.
I'm not even watching the stream. It's loading. Like, the chat is loaded, but the stream isn't. I am sitting on my floor right now. Oh, it is now. Yo, what are you doing?
I'm mugging.
Sure, bro, sure. Anyway, okay. You look like a 30-year-old man when you do that. It gives you a bigger chin. Yo, what am I even watching right now? Yo, Tello said you look 100.
Dude, I do not look 100.
What is this sound? Oh, it's Minecraft. Minecraft's running. Oh, yo, you should get me off the whitelist. Only put me on the whitelist.
So you're allowed to join. So why do you want to be off the whitelist?
Oh, wait, it's not letting me join. Wait, what version?
It's like 2.21.5 or something. I actually have no idea.
Let me check.
I have it pinned. I have it pinned. Yeah, I have it pinned in the Minecraft chat or Minecraft whitelist. Yeah, 26.1.2.
26.1.2. I'm pretty sure I have.
This is the face for the thumbnail.
Oh, I'm on 26.2. Wait, let me see. Hold on.
Guys, what do you think about this thumbnail face?
Crazy thumbnail right there. I think, okay, I'm on 26.2 to switch versions. I need to use a
Oh, dude. Hey, someone's picking a fight with you inside of YouTube chat.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, stand on business, Nosy. Stand on business.
Keep it just like that.
What?
I'm almost finished. Okay.
Okay, bro. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude.
Yo.
Someone lock this
Yo,
dude
you
up.
gotta kick
You're
this guy out
freaking
of here.
banned. You're freaking banned. I'm banning you right now. No.
And why is he picking on me? What did I do, bro?
I don't know. Some people just don't like people. I'm banning you right now, bro. That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
That's wild.
I'm messing with you, Snozy. I'm messing with you. I only ban people if they say the N-word. Which people do. People say the N-word all the time in my chat.
I've seen it.
You've seen, dude, there's this one kid named Alan that keeps on joining the chat and spamming the N-word. And he always has his friend with him, too.
Why don't you just, like, permaban them?
I can't. Actually, I did. I pressed hide user from channel. I timed him out for about a day. Yeah, I put him in timeout for a day. He came back today on par. Like 24 hours after he got banned, he came back and started spamming the M-word, and then I banned him. And he was like, no, don't. Yeah, he was begging for mercy, and then, no, if you say it once, you're freaking banned.
Give him one more chance.
Dude, I'm not at the mercy to give you the M-word pass, okay? Does it look like I can give you the M-word pass?
The YouTube chat. Snozy said, can I say it once?
Okay. It's fun just talking to chat sometimes. Let's play Minesweeper, chat. I want to play some Minesweeper.
Dude, it's like you just I'm looking at the stream, just got to the part where I'm not at the. It's quite a bit delayed actually.
Yeah, on YouTube it's super delayed. Ow.
Well, cause I'm on Twitch and it's weird. Cause I hear you talking in Discord, reading the chats, and then like 3 minutes later it pops up. So it's not like That's
okay. There's 3,
Never mind.
2. Yeah, this ain't Snake, buddy. Play Gooner battles. What the heck?
All look the same. Okay.
There we go. Yep. Okay. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 1, 2. There's 1. Okay, we have 1, 2. That must be there. Did I make a mistake? I did not make a mistake, guys. 1, 2, 3,
No, it's
4.
hard I can't tell.
Actually?
Yeah, it's pretty delayed because like I'm hearing you talking.
Well, just mute me in Discord. Actually, mute the stream.
That's
Mute the
probably
stream.
true.
Mute the stream.
Well, cause I have the stream muted, but I'm hearing you talk about it in Discord, and then.
All right. Yeah, I don't make mistakes in Minesweeper. If I did, I'd die. Okay. There's 1 there. There has to be 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are That means boom, boom. Holy, there's a lot right here. That means one has to be right here, because we got two. That means boom, boom. Ooh. Yeah, there has to be one right here. Oh my gosh, dude. It's kind of nerve-wracking with this many mines around. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Okay, I can't do this. It's so laggy.
Okay, that means that has to be right there. 3 right there. 2.
I
Good
forgot
night.
to sub on YouTube.
I know, Mama just told me. I hope I blow up. Okay.
You've got an ad.
This requires precision. I know this is boring. Dude, I'm wrapping up stream.
You've got an ad.
I don't even know what to do here. If there's 4, 1, 2, 2. If there's 3, okay, this is something, guys. Okay, should I just guessed and we freaking blew up. Okay, there doesn't seem to be much else fun on here. All right. I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hydrate, and go to the Twitch.
All right, I'll see you, man.